Let's move on now to get us our next breaking update. In fact, this is coming in about the TMC, where the Trinamool Congress councillor Dulal Sarkar is shot dead by unidentified miscreants in Bengal's Malda district. This has been reported this morning. Now, the TMC councillor from Malda is shot in his head multiple times from close range. I think what you see on your screens is a part of the CCTV grab now that has been procured by the agencies to examine the entire case. These were apparently bike-borne assailants from Jhaljalia, and the incident has been captured on camera. Now, Babla Sarkar, the councillor, Ward number 22 of English Bazaar municipality of Malda and the vice president of the district Trinamool, has been shot dead by miscreants in broad daylight. It was initially reported that 3 miscreants on a bike came, fired consecutive shots at this leader who is from the Trinamool. A bullet hits its body. Initially, the news has been, limited details that have come in. But let's get in our colleague Ritik, who has more details as far as these images on our screens are concerned. Ritik, tell us more of what we know about the sequence of events, the investigation so far. Who is behind this attack?
Well, definitely, it's what we are picking up at this point in time. Local TMC councillor from Malda, he was shot dead in a broad daylight this morning, and that triggered a massive row. Let me tell you what is happening in West Bengal. This Dulal Sarkar was like, he was a bike-borne 3 to 4 miscreants like attack him in a broad daylight in a busy marketplace, and fired at him multiple rounds of bullets. He was hit by a bullet on the back of his head, and later on, as he rushed to the hospital, he succumbed to his injury. Now, how it's unfolded, that triggered a massive row and a very strong reaction that is coming from the Chief Minister of the state, Mamata Banerjee. Just a while from now, while she was addressing administrative review meeting at the state secretariat, she pulls up the local administration and flagged off the failure with regard to the SP's role, the superintendent of police with the concerned district, and his role. And she also went on record alleging that the local administrations were busy to maintain relation with BSF to protect borders, but they are failed to maintain peace in the area. And Mamata Banerjee also ordered 2 top minister of her cabinet, one Firad Hakim and another minister from Malda, to rush to the spot. And what we do understand that this is a fallout of a rivalry as of now. And police sources said the investigations are underway. Very shocking CCTV footage speaks the volume of the crime, how it happened. We also eyewitnesses account. They claim that at least 3 to 4 miscreants, they chased down the local neta and fired at him multiple rounds of bullet, and they killed him. Mamata Banerjee also said that even before, several attempts were made to this particular man to assassinate him, but those were evaded. And also Mamata Banerjee criticized for the failure of...
Why is Mamata Banerjee criticizing what's happening in her own state? I mean, at the end of it, she's the chief minister. She needs to tell us, why is political violence such a new normal in Bengal? Who's responsible for all this, Ritik?
Well, definitely, what we do understand that at this point in time, it's
Ritik,
a
apologies, I'm just interrupting you because Shishir Bajoria of the BJP is joining us. Shishirji, thank you for your time and for speaking to us here on Times Now. Now, Mamata Banerjee has criticized this entire incident. She says she's really appalled to see what is happening in Bengal. What are your first thoughts, sir?
Well, first of all, she is the chief minister. She is the police minister. What is she appalled? She has finished the police force, completely politicized. Today, what is happening within Trinamool, it's a fight, intra-Trinamool fight for property, for possession. Each neta of Trinamool, like the old British days, become a subedar for collecting taxes, lagan. And now there are internal fights everywhere. Murders are happening. Suddenly, Bangladeshis are springing up from the heart of the city. This is complete politicization of police force. And what does the DG police do? For the first time, one sees one police blaming the other. So he, instead of saying how he'll block the Bangladeshis, he starts blaming BSF. It's very unfortunate that my chief minister, she's still my chief minister, my honorable chief minister, is running the state to the ground, only politicizing, only politicizing. These murders are nothing else but intra-Trinamool politics.
Okay, so before I let you go and get my colleague Ritik back into this, how would you respond to what has happened in Bengal and what many say Shishirji is a new normal? Political violence and the normalcy of that political violence.
See, the normalcy is because of the state government, the political leadership of the state. Now she went to Sandesh Khali. Instead of warning her people who used to terrorize women, molest women, rape women, what did she say? She tells the women folk, do not answer phone calls. Not a word of caution to her, these netas, these rapist netas. Not a word of caution. But she tells the women folk, don't answer phone calls, don't go to meet them. This is how she is, she politicizes. And it's also a dog whistle to her people.
Okay, that's a big charge leveled by the BJP, but not the very first time. Shishirji, I thank you for your time. We'll see whether there is a breakthrough in that story or not, who really is the man behind this attack, whether anyone takes responsibility. Ritik, apologies, I just had to cut you short. But you were telling us more about Mamata Banerjee and her response to such violence. And you know, this impunity that a lot of the cadre, a lot of people today in Bengal have because they are related to the Trinamool, so there's got to be no action, there's got to be no harm that's going to come their way.
Well, what we're picking up that why Mamata Banerjee reacted to following this killing of a local TMC neta in Malda this morning, because while she was addressing this crucial meeting today, she went on record and criticized the state police and also blamed BSF deployed in the border district of Malda for its failure to maintain border security. She said that the goons, and particularly she alleged that BSF for letting outsiders and infiltrators to come in this side of this of the land and creating ruckus. She also went on records alleging that goons are entering districts like Malda, in Chopra, which comes under North Dinajpur. They are creating violence. They are killing people and fleeing away. So there's a very serious allegation that are being labelled by Mamata Banerjee with regard to this crime which happened. And also she criticized the administration and its police. Also blamed that why they are busy in maintaining relation with the BSF. Amidst the situation, we all know the situation there in Bangladesh is volatile, it's simmering, and even top cops here in West Bengal also directed to be cautious as per.
Absolutely. So Ritik, this also brings forward the priorities of the state, of the chief minister, and the lack of a response to such incidents. I'm thanking you right now for getting us the latest, and with this, ladies and gentlemen, it's also time for us to quickly head